And welcome to this morning's edition of Contractors Chatter. How are you doing? Oh, I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, I didn't get a chance to get my coffee, but that's okay. Yeah, but that's okay. I just want to come before you this morning to ask you some brief questions, some food for thought. We just have 3 days left in Q3 of the government fiscal year and the first half of the calendar year. So I have this question for you. Have you set your plan to knock out the final quarter of the government fiscal year? Have you looked at your numbers? Have you looked at your clients' remaining obligations? And have you laid your plans? That's it. Those are my questions. And one more question. Have you started, which you should have, your strategic plan for next year? And somebody's going to say, it's too early to start planning for my next year. It's never too early to start planning for next year. See, that's one of the keys to contracting success. That's one of the keys to business success. You don't wait until 2024 to plan for 2024. You outline, you take this year's success or this year's actuals to begin outlining next year's plan. But back to the original question. Have you laid out a plan to knock fourth quarter out the park? Whatever fourth quarter looks like for you. Because don't forget, if you're new to government contracting, fourth quarter may look different for you. Low hanging fruit for you just may mean getting out there and making connections. Fourth quarter for you may not look like winning all of these contracts. It just may mean making connections. So do you even know what your fourth quarter looks like? What are your low hanging fruits? Have you even defined that? This morning's live is going to be a little different because I'm trying to set your intentions. With too many people are using a broad brush. They're trying to paint their business the same way everybody else paints their business in government contracting because somebody said you have to, or somebody says it looks this way. And although the components of government contracting are the same, every government contracting business strategic plan is slightly different. And what your company may do will vary from what the next company will do, depending upon what your situation is, depending upon what your status is, depending upon how long you've been in the game, depending upon your strategic analysis, depends upon a lot of things. So a lot of you are not seeing the contracting success that you want to see because you're trying to apply a, a Lockheed strategy and you're not on a Lockheed level. Or you're applying a strategy taught to you by somebody who is not in the industry. They've just picked up jargon and knowledge from who knows where, and they're taught you some things for $29.97, and you're wondering why it doesn't work because there's holes in the steps. My book is going to address it, and I'm so close to releasing this book. I'm so excited. But back to this. Have you finalized, because guess what? Q4, the government year, starts Monday. I know people want to talk about 4th of July, and I'm not taking that from you. People want to talk about the barbecues and the cookout, and I'm not taking that from you. But after the 4th of July, after the holiday, after everybody has gotten together, after everybody has eaten their plates of barbecue, after everybody has fellowshipped, after all of that, you have to execute. So my question to you is still, have you laid out your plan for Q4? That's my question for you. Just think about it for today. And meet me back here tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time for another installment of Contractors Conversation.